guys, welcome back to another episode on the Insorum server. Does that sound right? It sounds a bit unfamiliar to me. I don't think I've uttered those words in many an eon. I feel bad. I must apologize. I feel extremely bad. I'm pretty sure over the last month or so, I have been going on about how, I haven't been putting out videos. Like, I won't put out a video for like a couple of days. And I'll be like, oh, I'm so late on this video. Oh no, I was meant to get one out. But, oh man, I think this, I didn't even want to look how long ago my last video was. It was not good. Okay. I can explain myself. I finished this side, by the way. I actually recorded a bit of an episode before I, the thing I'm about to tell you about, before I left on my trip. I actually mentioned that, didn't I? Before I left my trip, I actually recorded a bit and finished the side. Unfortunately, I didn't get that uploaded, but I'll get to that. Anyway, I did. I went on my trip. I guess I'll do the good news first. I went on my trip. I went to a place. I always think that's a hole. All right, let's get started on this side over here. Why not? Do I have a little notepad? Let me get it out. I've got scissors on top of it, so for some reason I got my wallet there. I've just got a lot of crap on this desk. I really need to clean this up. I'll get to a point about my desk where I'll think I need to clean this up, but today's not that day. It's not that day today. Anyway, so I had a very lovely trip. I went to a place, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I went to a place called the Gold Coast, which if you are visiting Australia, come visit Melbourne. Come chill with me. But then go visit Gold Coast. It's a pretty good area. Really nice weather, especially if you go in summer. There'll be a lot of crowds, but definitely, hands down, best beaches probably in the country. I don't think there's an area with better beaches in the country. 1-1. I'll actually put the second one in. I don't think there's an area with better beaches in the country, by a long way. It's really, really excellent if you really like your beaches. It has a lot of like theme parks and stuff as well up there. So yeah, pretty excellent area in general. Especially if you're a younger person and you like your theme parks and stuff. Although older people like theme parks as well. I can get into theme parks. I need more glass. I'm gonna make some more glass. I should have bone meal. Yeah, I will have some bone meal. If I don't, there's bone meal everywhere. Yeah, I'll just use this. Good enough. Anyway, yeah. I like your theme parks. And they are really theme parks. They're not just like Six Flags. I don't believe Six Flags in America actually have like themes. But these ones are like themes. We have like, the main ones are Movie World, which is kind of DC comics stuff. Not Marvel, unfortunately. Sorry about that. DC kind of stuff. We have a water park, Wet and Wild, and we have SeaWorld, which, I'm pretty sure there is an equivalent of that in America. It's called SeaWorld. Yeah, it's just obviously based off the American SeaWorld. But yeah, really, really good area to go up to, and me and my lovely girlfriend went up there for the weekend. In fact, for the weekend, when I say for the weekend, we went from Thursday to Monday. So a little bit longer than the weekend, and had a pretty decent time. We had some nice weather up there. We got around to all the theme parks and stuff. Some unfortunate incidents, which I may get to later. I want to get through the good news first, and the reason why I kind of didn't upload a video, which I'm getting to now. So we'll go through that. Yeah, I can do a long story short here. Run out of time. Absolutely ran out of time. I thought I would be able to sit down and record an episode. And in fact, I did have time to sit down and record an episode. Unfortunately, I didn't get 1 second to upload this episode. Unfortunately, my upload speeds are very slow. It takes me a couple of hours to upload a video generally. And I could not find enough time in my day to upload because I was kind of scrambling to finish uni work because I had some stuff due on the Friday, which I had to do by Thursday because obviously I was getting on my plane on Thursday and going to Gold Coast. So yeah, bit of a pain. We're gonna fill this in too. Let's just do that. So yeah, it was a bit of a pain. What's next? A 5. Those are 3? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, well I put a floating water for some reason. Thanks for that. So, yeah, I was kind of in a rush. Unfortunately, this kind of fell down by the wayside, which, unfortunately, is how it is. It's how it is sometimes. Unfortunately, uni has to take precedence. And, yeah, this was one of those times. I'm really sorry. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, this is a hobby for me. This is a hobby. Unfortunately, when I have to do actual work, I kind of have to do actual work. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't care about you guys. It's that I care about not failing more, unfortunately. I mean, you guys are awesome, but not failing is more awesome. I like that do the best. So yeah, that's long story short. Well, it really is the only story. I just ran out of time. So I did manage my time well enough, ran out of time. So I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, back to the good news. Had a really good time. Unfortunately, I think we had a couple of bad things about our trip. I want to get through the good stuff first, though. I don't want to kind of taint the experience. It was a really good time. That's my thing. That's the thing about it. That is wrong. Oh man, I've screwed this up. This should be next to each other. That should be. Alright, where have I screwed up? Oh, I put the 5 on top of the 3. You silly sausage. I really love that insult. It's the best. No one can get mad at you for that. Instead of saying, you're such an idiot. Something will take offense to them. I love calling people that. I love calling people silly things. Especially to see how they react. But yeah, oh, by the way, other theme parks we have a place called Dreamworld, which is pretty much like Six Flags. It's just 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, and then this has to be in, so you have to remove this. It's pretty much like the Six Flags places where it's just a bunch of rides. And right next to that is another water theme park. It's kind of, I think that, well, obviously they're owned by different companies, so, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then it should be next to each other, just like that. Yeah, so they're owned by different. The first 3 I mentioned, and Dreamworld, and I think it's like White Water World or something like that. Its name's kind of irrelevant because it's kind of it's not a bad water park, but it kind of pales in comparison to the other water park we have. Yeah, it's pretty cool to have that kind of in Australia. I mean, it's kind of I think it's like 2-hour plane ride away, but it's pretty cool to have that in Australia. Don't have to go overseas to get that kind of experience, which is pretty nice. So yeah, if you're a tourist planning to come over, go there. It's a pretty good spot. I mean, after Melbourne. Come hang with me, then go up there and chill on the Gold Coast. It's pretty good. Don't go to Sydney. Sydney's horrible. If anyone says Sydney's good, it's not. It's horrible. Just a bit of a joke because people from Melbourne and people from Sydney notoriously don't like each other. So that's the kind of joke there. Is there another 6 on top of this? Is that correct? 0, 5. Yeah, it must be. Is that? It doesn't seem right. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay. So yeah, it was really nice. We went to all the bunch of theme parks, not all of them, bunch of theme parks, and went to some shows, had some nice dinners, etc., etc. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're gonna need some more. We can hit this. Come on. Clutch. So yeah, went to some nice dinners. Just kind of enjoyed it. It was really nice. Walked around this kind of a main shopping strip there. Walked around that. It was really nice as well. Do I have any more ink sacks? Yeah, I do. I have heaps. What am I even worrying about? We'll get at least whatever that makes. 64. Oh yeah. I'm gonna kind of make them as I go because I don't. Oh, do I have any more white glass? I'm gonna run out of that. Let's get some more bone meal. I have bones everywhere. Or maybe I've run out for once. No, always have more bone meal somewhere. Let's make the rest of these into glass. Why do I have an odd number left over? That's strange. Okay. Okay. Anyway, yeah, just had a good time in general. Unfortunately, I don't know. As kind of every trip go, you never have a perfect trip, do you? But we had some complications, to say the least. First and foremost, the accommodation we stayed at was really nice. We had a really nice spot. It was really close, again, to the main shopping strip, which we walked around quite a bit. Because we kind of just got bored and like, yeah, let's just walk around. That was really nice, but we didn't sleep very well. It was quite loud area. It was a bit too... If we wanted to get to sleep for about 10, 11, it was really quite loud because it was a couple of things, like a couple of rides or whatever. I don't know what it's called. It's like a slingshot, I think it's called. I can't really explain it. It's basically like a huge bungee thing, but bigger. I can't really explain it better than that. But we had that, and people were kind of screaming on it. It's a bit annoying, and the beds weren't great. But apart from that, it was really nice. And yeah, one more thing. Actually, a couple more things. And I'm not sure if my lovely girlfriend is watching this. And I don't think she'll be very happy about me explaining this. Because it is an embarrassing story, not about me. It is about her. And I might get in trouble for this one. So you guys should be pretty lucky about hearing this. But she did not have a great last 24 hours. First and foremost, a waitress at the place we went. It's called... I'm not sure... Actually, it doesn't really matter what it's called. I don't think it's a fairly universal restaurant. But basically, she ordered a really nice meal, and it came with kind of a side thing of chili sauce, and the waitress decided to spill the chili sauce all over her. Decided it wasn't good enough just on the plate. Just all over her, and I got to hand it to my lovely girlfriend. I thought she was about to lose it, and she kept her cool, even though she had chili sauce pretty much all over her. So that wasn't great for a start. And then, and none of this happened to me, by the way. This was all her, so I consider myself pretty lucky. But basically, on the day when we got to the airport, we had a bus take us to the airport, like a little coach, and my girlfriend again decided to have a bit of a slip and fell straight on her back. Just like, this was like 2 hours before the flight, and it was not good because, you know, sitting on a flight for an extended period of time is generally not good on your back, let alone if you've, got to, you've just hurt your back. So it was not good. I'm sorry about telling that, Jess. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, apart from that, very, very nice. I haven't run out of glass, have I? Oh, I have more glass over there. I'll have more glass over by... just over here, provided Lorraine hasn't nicked it from me. If he has, I'm going to nick some of his. So yeah, apart from that last 24 hours, it was really good. That was the last night she got it spilt in her, by the way. So yeah, that last 24 hours, not a great time. What is that doing there? Not a great time, but... I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things. I mean, it's something to talk about. It's not embarrassing or anything. I think it's cool. It's good to have stuff to talk about. You don't want to go over there and just have a boring trip, kind of thing. I mean, you don't wish that stuff kind of upon you, but you don't want to go over there and have a boring trip on the other hand. And we'll be talking about that time she had that stuff spilt in her for a long time, I think. So I think it's good. So yeah, that kind of sums up my trip. It was a really nice weekend. I had a really good getaway. Apart from having to rush on my uni work a couple of days before and then not getting something uploaded, it was really quite nice. I'm not going to have enough glass to finish this thing. It's really annoying that I have to go back to the desert once more. You know what? I may just leave the top open. I'm really tempted. I'm really, really tempted. Man, I've got so good with the bow now. I've got a lot better with the bow playing UHC. So talking about UHC, we may have some episodes coming up soon. Not we may, but we definitely will. How long till it's released? Still a couple of weeks away. I think. Kind of trying to remember off the top of my head. Still a couple of weeks away, so look out for that in a couple of weeks. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just telling you I was in a UHC of some description. So look forward to that. I did, without spoiling, I did better than my last one. That's not spoiling much. But I definitely did. Oh man, I forgot to craft glass. I did a lot better than my last one. So that's a little sneak. Well, it is a little bit of a spoiler, but a little sneak spoiler for you guys. So yeah, look forward to that. Come on, look forward to that over the next couple of weeks. Apart from that, I've still been looking to get my new Pokemon Let's Play up and running. Of course, I haven't really had much time again to get kind of done on that, kind of anything done on it. But I have done some test recordings and whatnot. And it looks like it's good to go. I think the only thing I really have to worry about is Nintendo catching me on the monetization thing. So I'll have to look into that. Possibly just won't be monetizing him, but I'm hoping I don't get a copyright strike or anything, because I'd hate to like put episode 1 out and then copyright strike. That would suck. So hopefully that doesn't happen. That's kind of my main issue. But apart from that, that should be good to go once I kind of sit down and get it recorded, which... will be over the next at least 2 weeks, because I do have a bit of a break from uni work coming in the next 2 weeks. Not over the next couple of days, not yet. 3, 4, 5, so this is 3 here, I think. Yeah. Not quite yet. You've got to give me a bit of time, but I will be getting out Darksiders. I will be getting out other things. Do I have any more series running? No, nothing apart from UHC. I will be getting out some other stuff as well. I'm just trying to think what else I would have. Oh, yeah. Something I've kind of had in the works for a while. Hopefully I'll be able to sit down and record that. Which is the... No. Should I tell you? I'm not sure if I mentioned this. It is the... It's actually my LP. I don't think I've mentioned it yet. It's actually the final episode of my LP. So I'm kind of trying to get that out. But again... Delays. So anyway, I'm going to cut this episode short. It really was just kind of a catch-up episode, and I'm kind of just doing the same thing every episode. So possibly I'll be on a bit tomorrow. I might play with Lo tomorrow and actually get some of this done while I talk to him. So I'll actually have it done. I'll also have to go to the desert again, which kind of sucks, but oh well, what you going to do? So I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode on the Insorum server. Again, sorry for the delay. It's just a pain sometimes, but once again, uni kind of has to come first sometimes. So sorry about that once again, but I will kind of endeavor to be better, harder, better, faster, stronger in the future. So sorry about that once more. And yeah, that's about all. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time. See you later. Oh, have I screwed this up? Have I screwed this up? No.